Hello to you all. Thank you for those people who are starting to follow me. And today I decided to go to something a little more spiritual, let's say. So, my topic for today would be what kind of gifts, of spiritual gifts, do you have? So for you, my dear viewers, I have this special question. Again, it's a little difficult to shuffle. About what kind of spiritual gifts do you have? So for those looking guidance to see where to focus your energy about growing and how to help other people, and you need some help because sometimes it's hard to see the good inside of us. It's easier to see the good inside of others, but it's a human thing and it's a struggle that we all have. So I thought a little help wouldn't be a bad thing. So here we go. I'm gonna make 3 options and oops, why did I do that? I'm gonna make 3 options and you guys choose. You can choose 1, you can choose 2, you can choose 3. All right, so there you go. I'm gonna put this out of the way. 3 options. I was actually very excited. I got my nails done. I know some of the male viewers, some of them may not care, but I just thought they looked really pretty. So I was kind of excited to do this video. Anyways, so there we go. Take your time. The question is, what kind of spiritual gifts do you have? So take your time in choosing. If you think it's not enough time, pause the video and just go. Don't think about it. Just whatever calls your attention, pick that one. Just think of the 3 of them. Hold the 3 of them in your mind. And the one that you kind of like lean towards, like you think of the most, or there's something about it, that's the one you gotta choose, because honestly there's nothing for you to lose in going with your hunch. And they always say you're here for a reason, you're watching this for a reason. So if you listen to all of them, there might be something that you resonate with all of them. So give it a try. And I'm gonna read all of them side up because these are gifts. And spiritual gifts are never a bad thing. And because you can't see all of them, I'm thinking, there you go. So what I'm getting here is that you are an old soul. You're an old soul. You have lived many lifetimes, and this is what this card is telling me. And one of your many gifts is manifestation. You are a person that can bring ideas into life. You are a person that can pray. Let's just call it that way. You're a very spiritual person. You can pray and you can make things happen. Now, with every gift, it's the power to create. You can also destroy, and that's not a bad thing, because we can destroy many things that will help us grow. And that's the problem. The creator is also a destroyer. So, I think that is one of your gifts. Another one of your gifts is justice. You are a person, which also comes with the swords. You are a person that can be very fair. And that is, some people say, oh, that's not a gift. Oh, yes, it is, because you don't know how difficult it is for some people to look at things objectively and know, there is a balance to everything. And I think that is also why I think this is all one big gift, because to create, you got to know how the world works, what is fair. To create something, let's just put it this way, to make something grow, you got to know exactly how much. Let's say a plant, you gotta know exactly how much water to give it. You can overwater it and you can underwater it. You can over fertilize it and you can under fertilize it. Well, this is the same thing. With the gift of manifestation and the gift of destroying, it's also the gift of fairness and balance. You know exactly how much of something there needs to be for things to work smoothly. Now, this is actually very very interesting how this all came together. This is the first time I do a reading like this. You also have a green thumb, obviously, because if you have the power to create, you also have a green thumb. See over here and over here, you have a knack to take care of plants and to take care of living beings. You are a nurturer. And with this card and this card, there also comes, you just have this wise inner knowledge, to the point that some people, like, you're a leader, a natural leader, and that is something to watch out, because ego can sometimes get in the way. But you're a natural born leader, and a lot of people lean on you for you to help them find their way. People in despair, and you gotta be careful, but you are, because you know exactly how much to give. That is your gift. It's all related. And you know what? If you really wanted to, I think you could be very good at astrology. This is what they're telling me. You could be really good at relating the energies of the planets and the stars. Stars everywhere. So yes, I think this is very interesting. Very blessed. Also related to the stars, I think. I also see a healer related to the angels. But yeah, mostly the stars. I mean, there's a little angel here. Some of you, I think not all of you, but some of you that chose this can actually communicate with the angels and are being guided by the angels. That's very nice, because I love my angel cards. I really like them. So yeah, well, that is very good. A nurturer, a somebody that can you've got the gift of manifestation. You've got the gift of the green thumb. You've got the gift of destroying, and like I said, destroying is something that's very good because you can destroy walls, you can destroy judgment, you can destroy many things that will serve the purpose to grow. And I think that's why the ace and the spade, both ace, the one, the swords, and the one of the pentacles are together. So yeah, well, that's pretty exciting. Very good. I really like this question. A friend suggested it to me, and I thought it was very, very fitting, very interesting. I'm gonna put this away so that it doesn't take any room. All right, so let's see now. I'm gonna put this here. For option number 2, for our viewers, Page of Swords. Oh, again, I'm doing the same thing. There you go. All right. Well, this gift, you've got 2 gifts here that are coming at me very strongly. One of the gifts, and 3 gifts, sorry, but they're all related. That's very funny. This is the second time that I find that one gift leads to the other. It's like they empower themselves. So you've got the gift of the mind. The swords are usually the mind. You're a very logical person. Your gift is your reasoning. You can find the logic and how everything works. But you have also the gift of tongues. That means that you are very good and very eloquent with your words. And here again, so people will look to you. And this is another kind of leader, but this is, I think, a little bit more of a, it can be a little bit more dangerous leader, because you have the power to enwrap people with your words. And that leads me to the third and more passionate gift, which is the gift of passion and the gift of charm. So that is somebody, it's definitely something that can put you in a difficult position sometimes, because it's easy for you to charm and to enwrap people into following you and following what you do, and you can sometimes be in the spot and not know where you're leading people to, but that's okay, because your logical brain gets you out of these sticky situations, and you have the power of choice. And that is one of your greatest gifts, is that you're free to choose. And I know we all have the power of choice, but when I say that somebody has really the freedom of choice, is that you are really truly a person that can change. You can change your life from one moment to the next. You have that capability to bring new beginnings without a second thought, because you're always land on your feet. That is your gift. So your gift makes you able to be successful anywhere, because you can figure things out, you can talk your way out of anything, and you can charm people to the point that, sometimes not to yourself, but the people that surround you can get a little competitive and jealous, because you generate this necessity to be around you, like to want to be with you. You could be anywhere you want, really. very charismatic person. Learn to wield that reason and that sword. This word comes to mind, panache. For those who read Cyrano de Bergerac, you have a lot of panache. And I don't really, it's a je ne sais quoi, which is in French, is I don't know what you have. People will describe you as you have an air, you have a I don't know what, like that entices you. Look it up in Google. They probably have the phrase je ne sais quoi or panache. But anyways, very charming, very interesting. This is the second gift. Very exciting, actually. I'm pretty excited about this. Can't stop looking at my nails though. Okay, I'll get to it. I'm sorry. Okay, well, the next one, let's see. I'm not gonna do the same thing. You know, a lot of people, I think, will have a mixture of gifts, but we'll see. Well, the first one, see, we have two. We have first the gift of strength. Now, your gifts, the gift of strength, is a very strength of will. Let me put it that way. The strength of will is somebody that has the will to do anything. You can will something into existence, and that is why the manifestation is here and the fire is here. And also because the gift of strength, and this card does not only denote the gift of strength, it's also a passion card. So I think it's also a sexual gift that you have. Very interesting. Which is kind of like the red chakra manifesting itself. That's kind of how I see it. You get things done and you're always victorious because you just will it that way. You will, let's say, what would be the word? When you just run over anything and get it done or get where you want. That is your strength, that is your will. And you also have the card of justice, which I think is the same. You are a very just person. You know, you have a very good sense of what the truth is. And that makes you very good at relating to people. But I think your other gift is to always see the positive in a situation. You are a person that can see things, here it is, just as they are. Nothing gets by you. I think you also have the seer's gift. Clairvoyance. You see with your third eye. You see what other people miss, what they don't know that's there. Which is also why I think it helps with the happy personality and emotional personality. You have a very stubborn personality, which is why you have the gift of strength, but you are also a seer. There's no truth that will pass through you. Very blunt, I would say. Yep, very blunt, but with a good heart. So let's just say you can, but I don't think you will use this to hurt other people. Kind of makes me feel like you are a healer here. You are a person that heals. Let me look at this card a little more. because it's about relationships. This gives me an idea that you heal relationships, you heal people with your hands. Yes, that is another gift you have. So you have two very interesting gifts. And here I see it too. Okay, you heal people with your hands. Your hands have a very calming nature and calming energy. I also see the gift of speaking to animals. Oh, now it's getting a little clearer. I was stuck there for a moment. You also have the gift of speaking to animals. Now, sorry about that. Now, when I say speaking to animals, people think, yeah, like that happens. No, what I'm actually thinking is, and feeling, animals speak, but they don't really speak in words. We can put it into words because that's how we speak. But when you speak to an animal, you know what, it's kind of like an empath with people. You know what they're feeling, you know what they're not saying with their words because they don't have any. Like people will tell you things with their words, without their words, that you know that's going. And sometimes they don't even know that what's going through their head, you know? So this is the same with animals. You understand them. They speak to you and they know you listen. So yeah, I also see an empath. That's very interesting. So let's wrap it up. You've got a seer, an empath, very big sense of justice, and that's what empath, you know, that's what will happen. A healer with the hands, a sexual gift, good for you, that's a lot of wands, and a strength and of willpower. That's very interesting. Yeah, here's the empath too. That's very interesting. So those are your gifts. Please let me know. Which ones did you connect with? And was it one or all of them of the options? All of them in one option or some of them? You know, sometimes they can be developing through time. I know that's what happened to me. The more I opened up, the more things I noticed that I didn't notice before. So let me know in the comments and subscribe for more videos. And please, I appreciate you taking the time to see me, and I really appreciate all of you that have followed me and subscribed me. And I would really like, in the comments below, you can just tell me ideas for the next video. I'm gonna post one a week, but if I can, I will do more. Last week was a very busy week. If you went into my house, you could probably tell. But I appreciate you very much, and thank you.